Hyundai Sonata as they
Stop,
stack
20
them
to
up
get 20 lapper.
2 by 2. It's the Low Express Pure Stock Division. Let's see, are we going to have ourselves a clean? No. Caution comes out. That was a mess. That was a mess. To start things off,
we're going to have to double them up and re-rack them and retry this. There's nothing between the penalties.
Initial start of the race is up to the flagman. Veteran flagman Dan Spence is the one that decides when we hit the gas. Every restart after that, it's up to the leader of the race, but Dan Spence will let these guys know when it's time to go, and they all decided to go before Dan said. So we will try one more time.
That's always going to cause another attempt at it.
Well, Ben Cranford in that 343 has an opportunity starting up front here, looking for his first career win. Can he get it done? This one's going to be a little bit better. Green flag, we're racing here at Five Flags Speedway. So Cranford has clean air. Going into turns number 1 and 2 now to the back straightaway. It's going to be Sean Barnes in that 15 car, that blue and gray number 14 car. And look at his battle for third. Holy cow. Be careful. Here comes a 98 machine of Peyton Guy. Contact. And we stay green.
Still racing on the green. Second spot now held by Sean Barnes from Pensacola. That's the 14.
Tell you what, Dixon really did not give Peyton Guy a whole lot of room, and you can see Guy is not going to be very happy about that. Dixon once again not giving Guy a whole lot of room. Got no problems for Sean Barnes. He is on the pace.
Dixon's going to take over the second spot. Here comes Maddox lineup. 97 up to third.
Maddox Langham, who's started at the back of the pack, is already towards third. Now here he goes. And caution is out. We're going to have to take a look at the racetrack. That 14 car with some smoke coming out.
Sean Barnes smoking badly yesterday in practice, and perhaps the same problem has befallen him again. 2 complete, 18 to go.
You just hate it because these guys will finally...
18 to go. Had a car.
Pace car drops down. 2 laps complete officially. Green flag. Cranford will bring him to the strike. Nice restart. Behind the 98 machine's right there behind him. 3 wide for third. That can end up messy. No, we stay green. Here comes Langham on the high side. Side by side for second. It's Guy on the inside. Langham on the outside.
Peyton Guy did a great job on the restart, but Maddox Langham hooked up in the high groove, and he moves to second.
If you can make your car work on the outside here at 5 Flags Speedway, you can Maddox Langham goes the wrong way around. Now he's eyeing the lead. The 343 of Ben Cranford's got to be careful. He's got to protect the left side of that machine at all costs. As here comes Maddox Langham.
2 car lengths behind Ben Cranford. Let's look at Mason Johnston. He's 5th. Now he's 4th. As Peyton Guy goes high.
Tell you what, there was some action there between the 21 of Thomas Norman and that 98 machine, Mason Johnston, in the 06 car. Winner last season at the season opener in 2023. Hasn't seen victory lane 6. He finished second at the season opener this year, trying to work his way towards the front.
He's working on Thomas Norman.
Yeah, correction, 2-time winner last year. So last time he was in victory lane was on April 7th of last season. Here comes the 06 machine. Mason Johnson dives to the inside of the 21. This is side by side for third. Johnson puts the low sides on the apron. Now he comes out of the 21.
In front of him. Maddox Langham at 97 and Ben Cranford. Look at that.
Look at this.
Langham and Cranford just a car length now.
Battle for the lead. 13 laps to go. Next time across the stripe, Maddox Langham has caught Ben Cranford 101 for the 333 win. Tell you what, impressive thus far, and he's been able to hold off Maddox Langham.
I think he was helped by a starting position, but you know what? He's holding off a fast car, so Cranford's got him a hot rod.
Yeah, he was helped out by that front row starting position, but when you're able to hold off Maddox Langham when he has done thus far,
just gotten into 1 and 2 a little too hot, and he was just too loose, and Maddox Langham took advantage.
He put the bumper to Langham over in the middle of the turn, but that's nothing to. Oh, and look out, the two goes around on the floor. Oh, big crash. Caution is out.
Connor Odom, contact made with Peyton Guy.
And James Dixon.
James Dixon gets by with no contact, but Connor Odom, who had problems in hot laps, got more problems here on lap number 8 of our 20-lap feature.
Well, it looked like they were going to avoid contact, but I don't know if Odom had problems locking it down. That car kept moving and just nowhere to go for Peyton Guy and James Dixon. Let's take a look at the replay. Watch the two on the inside of that 21 car. Just loose. I mean, not a whole lot of room, Bill, but he overcorrected, and watch right here. Just came back up the racetrack, nowhere to go. They were going to look at. It's an interesting turn of events, and it's really not going to be a huge deal, but the race teams have requested to clean out their air cleaners because of so much speedy dry.
So why is that happening? Well, it's because the Southern Super Series cars are right on the other side of that wall, parked and ready to come out. The leaf blower, that'll get the speedy dry
And
off.
Matt Craig will be on the pole after the invert. Here we go, we're back racing. Pace car drops down the pit road. 4 cars remaining. With 12 laps in the inside of the 97 machine, Ben Cranford sitting right there. Inside in the 343, trying to avoid contact. Here we go to the straightaway.
Alex Langham shows his power and that speed on the outside. Here comes Thomas Norman inside of Ben Cranford. Ben Cranford could go from the lead to perhaps third in just 1 lap. That's a good
Activity here tonight at Five Flag Speedway. This time he's on the inside line trying to get around the 343. And while they fight each other, Alex Langham trying to pull away. Good battle for second. Norman on the inside, Cranford on the outside.
Norman working the inside really hard. Not a lot of
Halfway this time out.
Mason Johnston in 06.
We're halfway, 10 laps down, 10 to go. Here comes Mason Johnston. Contact between the 343 and Thomas Norman. So Johnston's going to take advantage as Cranford loses momentum in the middle of the turn. Now he's side by side with Mason Johnston. So Cranford leading this race right now. He's on the speed shot. Here, the battle continues with third. Look at Mason Johnston, just cannot complete the pass. Norman's done a good job here tonight, but slowly losing traction of that 343.
Wow, Cranford runs it into the third turn. So
There he goes.
sideways.
Drifting is in a few weeks now. Now that they're single file, can they work together to reel in the 97 machine of Maddox Langham? Mason Johnston finished second at the season opener now to back bumper of the 21 of Thomas Norman.
The shot right now, the time and exploded is showing Alex Langham.
And this is a big pass right here because right now Thomas Norman second in the championship standings, 5 points behind Maddox Langham. Mason Johnston fourth in the championship standings, doing everything he can to try and get around that 21 machine. 14 laps complete this time across the stripe. Here comes Johnston to the inside. He's 21. Norman has not given anybody any room all night, and we saw it right there again.
Mason Johnston working him hard down the back straightaway. Norman just won't give a full lane to Johnson, so he's going to have to try to get by a different way.
We'll see how the soft-spoken Mason Johnston handles the 21. Look at there, the 21 just slams the door one into turn number 1, and Mason Johnston's going to have to rethink it.
That is only opportunity with Norman running the turns, so far on the inside, Johnston's going to have to be there and try to get him on the straightaway.
4 laps remaining. Hot battle going on for second. He's at a good 7-second lead over these guys. That's why we're sticking with this battle right here, because Maddox Langham is in the win for now.
Great battle for second spot. Norman is driving exactly where Johnston wants to go. So right side of your screen, you can see that he's got his hand on the screen.
adjusted his entry going into 3 and clean off on the exit of 4. Mason Johnson to the inside of the 21 machine. Finally, he's going to get it done. He clears for that second spot.
Your second spot belongs to 06. 18 laps to go.
Start at the back of the pack because of an issue, and he worked his way towards the front quickly. Red flag, final lap. Second time this year. To the backstretch, Maddox Langham, championship leader, coming into tonight. He's going to extend that lead after this one out of Mobile, Alabama. Maddox Langham wins the Lloyd's Last Beer State feature at Flat Speedway. Second consecutive second place finish for Mason Johnson, and Thomas Norman comes away with third, but the Langham family continues their winning ways on the Gulf Coast. Another checkered flag, this time in the 97 machine. Wow. Surviving the fluid, he gets it.
Nice.
For the second week in a row in victory lane, he's out of the car. Maddox Langham wins at Five Flags Speedway. Let's send it trackside to Bill Roth.
He's out of the car already. Maddox Langham got out before he got the helmet off. And here's the owner of the car, Robert Barber. We're going to find out about this Bobo Barber car when we talk to Maddox Langham here. Second win in a row for the youngster from Irvington. Bring the checkered flag out here. Maddox, let's talk about this win. So, this is 2 in a row for you, but I'm curious about this car. Brand new or just new sheet metal?
Just new body. After last week, or last race or whatever, we took a little break, and came back. We went to Talladega and all that, had fun, and now got to work on this, put a new body on it. Didn't get to work on nothing else, but heck, with what we did, I don't think we need to do nothing to this thing. I want to thank Sonny Reed, Bell Bonds, Robert Barber, Bobo Motorsports, everyone, Langham Motorsports, everyone else that helps me get on this track, Guy Motorsports, all of them.
I don't think you have to do much to it either. You might have had fun in Talladega, but winning in this Bobo Motorsports 97 is more fun, isn't it?
Yeah, this car's a lot of fun, especially when race directors put you in the back of something you can't really control. So, I mean,
you got the win anyway, so I'm curious. You're the sportsman champion from last year. Are you going to be in this Barber car for the rest of the year?
Hopefully. I mean, we got two wins on the season in the first 2 races, so let's see how long we can keep this train going.
2 wins, point leader. That's Maddox Langham in number 97. Mason Johnston, big battle for second spot. You finally got it. Just too much distance to track down Maddox Langham at the end, but a good run for 06.
Yeah, I swear we had the car to beat tonight. The car felt fast. I could put it anywhere I wanted to. Just kind of got held up by traffic trying to run everybody clean, but it is what it is. I want to thank my sponsors. For starters, I want to thank Mason Motorsports, Papa. Thank you for everything you do for me. Thank McDonald Muffler, Mr. Darrell, and all of them. They have helped me a ton since I've started. Thank the Muffler Mafia. They do a lot of work setting up this race car. And last but not least, I want to thank STL Distributors. Miss Casey came on board with me this year, and she's helped me out a ton. And I've got one more. He's not on the car yet. His sticker wasn't made, but it'll be on there tomorrow night. It's Boat Tools, Mr. Brandon Gardner. He helped me out this year too. So I'm glad I'm able to represent him. Park it on the front straightaway for y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night at Mobile International Speedway.
He learned how to mention all those sponsors from Pawpaw. Okie Mason caught him that. Thomas Norman, off of the dirt tracks, pretty good third place finish, just couldn't keep this guy back, but that 21's running pretty good.
Yeah, we got some little more setup work to do on it.
Once we get it right, we'll be good.
You take the dirt setup off it and put the asphalt setup on it?
Pretty much, it feels like a dirt car tonight.
Thomas Norman from Sims, a strong third place in 21. Southern Super Series coming up next.